Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. In this episode, we're going to be fetching the bridge workers so we can fix the bridge here, and we can make our way to the Ocean Realm. So let's get started by letting Zelda know that we're going to be heading to the Snow Realm, because that's where we're going to find the bridge worker, and we have to bring him all the way back here so we can fix the bridge. Yes, that means we are going to have a passenger on our train while getting him all the way here, and that means it's going to open up like a minigame type thing where you're gonna have to please the passenger while driving, so you actually have to follow the rules. So you know all of these signs we pass by that I usually shoot down with my cannon? Well, we're actually gonna have to read what's on the sign and see what we have to do. So yeah, it's a lot different than you might think, because we actually get people to ride with us. I mean, the only person we had on with us was, I believe, Alfonso, and he doesn't really care what we do. I mean, he kind of didn't really teach us anything, because when you think about it, he never taught us what the signs really do. He just said to, you know, use your whistle when you find enemies, and at this point it doesn't work anymore. The enemies are crazy, they are going to attack you regardless. So yeah. So let's go ahead and make our way to the Tower of Spirits. As you can tell, I have my route set to that, and the reason for that is because that's the fastest way to the bridge worker's place. Basically his station. I don't believe I ever stopped there, so we're gonna have to stop there real soon. And oh geez, I just realized there's a demon train right here. Let's go ahead and stop real quickly, have it go ahead of us, and we'll just, you know, ride right behind it. Funny thing actually is these demon trains can come across each other, and if they do, they'll like switch their routes and go the opposite way. Yet we can't do that. If we're coming into one of these demon trains or dark trains or evil trains, I don't really know the exact name for it, they won't stop until they, you know, kill themselves and kill you with it. So you want to be real careful with that. I don't know if I actually hit one throughout this Let's Play, but I wouldn't be surprised if I did one time. And this one's also coming towards me. I could use my whistle to get Beetle to come down here, but I don't think I need to do that. There's nothing I need to buy currently. I don't even have a lot of rupees on me. I mean, Beetle does sell some pretty rad things, but yeah, like I said, I don't really have much rupees with me at the moment. So let's make sure this guy doesn't come and hit me. He's not though, because he's gonna be turning to the fork. When we reach the, you know, the fork in the rails, he's gonna be turning to the left. We're heading forward straight to the Tower of Spirits. I'm just gonna shoot this with my cannon though, just to be careful, or to be more careful, I guess. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going with this, but yeah, it seems that we're fine. We were ahead of it, but now onward to the Tower of Spirits. And I guess we just need to tell Angie that we're gonna be heading to the Snow Realm. So if we talk to her, she'll tell us about Carbon, all of that, but we're gonna say let's go, and we're gonna tell her we want to go to the Snow Realm, so she changed the tracks and have it set to where the Snow Realm's going. As you can tell, yep, it's completely changing direction, and that will take us out of the Snow Realm's path of where the Tower of Spirits is located at. Because if you couldn't tell, all 4 realms are connected to the Tower of Spirits. So that's the easiest way to get around places. But as well, there are these gates that you can cross by that I haven't really shown off yet, and I plan to show it off real soon, because we're gonna need it now, especially that we're gonna have access to 3 different realms. It's gonna be the best way to like fast travel instead of using our train to go literally everywhere, you know, really slowly. We'll be able to travel, like fast travel with our train with the giant gates we're gonna cross by, and you'll see what I'm talking about when the time comes. But for now, we have to make our way here, and this is the station, I believe. So let's go ahead and stop and jump on the station and see what lies in it. Obviously the bridge worker is going to be here. That's the main reason why we came. This is known as the bridge worker's home. So he doesn't really have a name, he's just a bridge worker. But anyways, let's go ahead and make our way up here, and over here we're going to find a couple of rocks. Now these rocks are kind of mysterious, how they're just circling this empty pit. Well, don't forget about your spirit flute, because it does come in handy quite a bit. Let's go ahead and play the Song of Discovery, which I believe is, there we go. I like this song, but I believe later on in this episode we're gonna learn my favorite spirit flute song. Anyways, with the Song of Discovery played, yes, a secret will appear from the ground. And that is a big green rupee. And that gives us 100 rupees, so not too shabby. Anyways, with that, let's go ahead and enter the bridge worker's home and talk to him. So, there he is, guys. So, hey, what are you doing here? Actually, we'll tell him about our whole situation, I guess. So, you're trying to restore all the spirit tracks. Sounds like a lot of work. That's a big heart you got there, little guy. Guess being an engineer isn't all red carpets and caviar, isn't it? Is it? What makes you think that? It's kind of random how an engineer would, you know, live like a celebrity or something. I don't really think that's how anyone would picture an engineer, but I guess this is how the bridge worker does. So, yeah, he's a carpenter, craftsman, and, you know, he works on bridge. So if we need a bridge, he'll fix it. He just needs us to take him to the area. And, yeah, let's go ahead and talk to him again then and let him know that we do, in fact, need him to fix the bridge for us. So, there he goes. So, you see, we need this bridge fixed and all. What? You want me to fix the bridge? Yes, we do. Alright, let me at it. I got something to tell that Linebeck anyhow. I'm ready to go now, so I'll head to the train and wait there for ya. Okay. That's kind of cool. We don't even have to, like, schedule an appointment. He's just down instantly. He sure is a professional. So now we have to take him all the way back to the trading post, and like I said earlier, we're gonna have to make sure he is happy and satisfied with everything. Luckily, we'll find Ferris here, and if you're going to talk to him, alright, so I was gonna ask you to take me to Aboda Village. That's an area I don't believe we discovered yet. So yeah, but I guess you're already giving the bridge worker a ride, huh? Well, no biggie, I'll walk there. It'll give me a chance to take some killer pictures along the way. Oh, but you should know that the bridge worker is a super mega fussy. If you don't blow your whistle when the sign says so, and there's one of the signs that Alfonso never told us about. Basically, when you see that sign, you're supposed to blow your whistle. If you don't follow the sign telling you to speed up or slow down, so you have to also follow that, or if you don't stop at the platform, those platforms, or if you get hit by an enemy while you're traveling. Yeah, all of those will really upset the bridge worker. As you can tell, he will jump out of the train and yell at you until his face is in blue, I guess. So, also, don't just reverse the gearbox to brake suddenly. We do that a lot. That's usually how I stop at stations, but you can't do that when someone's in the passenger seat because, yeah, look, it's pretty dangerous, as he says. So we'll keep that in mind, and we can head back to his house if we want more information or if we forgot. But I am an engineer, so I don't need any of that. I knew it already. Actually, we didn't. So yeah, Alfonso isn't really that smart, I guess. Maybe he did tell us, but we didn't learn it until now. Maybe Link forgot it or something. But here we go, guys. Let's head back to the Tower of Spirits and then make our way to the trading post. So here we go, guys. I'm gonna set the gearbox to the highest speed because that's what we need to do. Obviously there is no sign telling us which speed we should currently be going at, so it doesn't really matter what speed you go at. And as you can tell, this yellow sign is where we have to blow our whistle, so let's go ahead and do that. And you got the idea, says the bridge worker. So he's pretty happy that we are following the instructions of, you know, driving a train. I don't really know. So, I mean, we are an engineer and all, so this shouldn't surprise him. Oh, he's actually doing what the sign tells him to. This is cool. Maybe he saw us riding the train earlier and we weren't really riding too well. We were all reckless and stuff, and now he's surprised that we're actually listening to the correct stuff. I actually doubt it. I don't know. I'm making stuff up at this point, but anyways, find carbon, restore, blah, blah, blah. We get it. We want to head back to the forest realm, though, Angie, and thank God for the Tower of Spirits. It's really helpful. And you can also skip that whole cutscene of where it shows the tracks like switch sides and move around and stuff. If you just keep tapping the screen, you can easily skip it. But here we go. It's time to continue. And this, I believe, is going to tell us to slow down. So make sure you slow down until you find the next sign that tells you to speed up. Yes, you have to do it like this or he is going to get upset. You don't want to upset the bridge worker, I'll tell you that. As you can tell, like, he has a smiley face, and I believe this happy face will turn into a small smiley face, then it will be an upset face, and then a super frowny face, and if it's a super frowny face and you mess up again, he'll get out of the train. And that's like it for any passenger. It's not just the fact that the bridge worker is a super mega fussy guy. No, all of the passengers are like that, because, you know, you gotta drive responsibly. You can't just be all reckless and stuff. And jeez, okay, we're gonna have to stop here, aren't we? Let's slowly stop so we don't upset anybody, and start heading back. Let's see where it plans on heading to. Oh, okay, that's great. It's gonna head towards the area we came from. So the best plan to... Oh crap! Wait, we're gonna get hit by it, aren't we? Oh jeez, no, 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 no! Stop! Slow down! Slow down! Slow down! Slow down! Slow down! Oh wow, that was so close. Okay, that was uncool. Whew. I thought it was heading towards the right and not left, and then it decided to head towards the left, and I wasn't ready for that. So no, 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 no! Wait, come on! This is taking too long to fix my... Okay, now let's start going back. Please start heading back. Alright, head towards this way. Wow, he's already taking a loop again! Are you serious? It's taking us this long to like backtrack. Alright, I'm gonna continuously backtrack, I guess, until we make our way all the way back here, and then we'll start turning to, I guess, Whittleton, and then we'll make our way to the trading post. So we're going the longer route, but this is for the best. I mean, we don't want to freaking die because of these guys, so yeah. They kind of suck, especially since we can't really, like, immediately use our brakes, because that will upset the bridge worker, and also we have to be really careful when driving, and we're gonna have to slow down slightly. And we have this guy chasing us. We're not even supposed to speed up here. Okay, we can speed up real soon once we make our way over here, and we're good. Alright. Now, I guess we'll just keep driving forward. Wait, what? Oh, geez, he's coming towards us. Okay, we can turn. We're good. We're fine. Sweet. Nothing wrong is happening, but we still have that other train chasing us. Let's go ahead and switch directions. And, okay, we seem good. Man, this is hectic, and the game is lagging quite a bit. It's actually the game itself. It's kind of weird, but whatever. I guess because this is a ginormous world we're in, and we're trying to drive around, and okay, it seems like everything is crystal clear from here on out. We can make our way to the trading post without having to interact with these guys anymore, and I don't think we have to stop here. Yeah, okay, we're good. That one I'm set up. It would be fun if you have to stop at every single station you stop by. I don't think that's like something you have to do. That would slow down the process a lot, but these are like the gate things I was talking about earlier. But I'll get into that like real soon. For now, we just need to take this bridge worker all the way back. And yeah, so here's another one of these signs. Let's go ahead and whistle. You got the idea. So far I haven't upset him one bit. Now, at points like that, let's say you did upset him and he's just a smiley face, or he's slowly turning to a frowny face. If you like blow your whistle at, you know, the sign or something, it will go up one and he'll slowly get happy again. So you don't only have like 3 or 4 tries to please him. You can, you know, come back from doing a mistake as long as you do the right thing afterwards, if that makes any sense. But with that, finally, so, well, look at that, we're here. You sure know how to ride those rails, kid. A ride like that puts me in a working mood. I'm heading straight to the job site. Alright, you do that, because we need that bridge fixed as soon as possible. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to him and see how things are. Alright, he's checking it out. So, yep, the bridge got a number done on it. It's not beyond fixing though. It'll take a while, so kill some time and come back later. Ah, the bridge worker. How have you been, good man? It's Linebeck. Linebeck? Well, I'll be. How have you been, you old traitor hound? Much better now that you're here. Do me a favor and work a little of your magic on this dilapidated bridge. Course, just leave it to me. Shouldn't be a problem, assuming of course that you've got my repair fee on hand. You do, right? You also owe me for the work I did on your house. So along with the bridge, I'd say 5,000 rupees ought to cover the bill nicely. 5,000? Surely you must be joking. Looking for the both of us, this young fellow has kindly agreed to foot the bill. He's the one who wanted the bridge fixed in the first place, after all. All I did was send him your way, friend. Oh, is that so? What? Well, I'm glad we cleared it up. We cleared that little bit of unsavory business. Oh, and you'd best get that money ready, Squirt. No one likes a bill dodger. Ta-ta. Wow, Linebeck, thank you for that, I guess. I don't really care who pays me as long as I get my 5,000 rupees. I'll go fix the bridge, but that money better be ready for me when I'm done. Wow, the bridge worker is not kidding. What kind of nonsense is that? 5,000 rupees? That's positively criminal. How can we be expected to come up with that kind of money? Let's give Linebeck a piece of our minds. You mean me, you're not really gonna do anything because I don't even think Linebeck can see you, but whatever. Let's go ahead and talk to Linebeck about this because we can't really do anything, so... What is it, Squirt? You look a little bit worried. Is it because a little kid like you doesn't have 5,000 rupees to drop? Well, relax. I've got an idea I'm willing to share with you. We can scrape that moolah together if you are willing to do a little work for me. Do what I say and we'll have 5,000 rupees before you know it. What do you say, Squirt? Down to work? Some side work? Down for some side work? Sure. Excellent. Now listen closely, as I only want to say this once. I've got whispers about a high-value loot that was hidden here long ago. What loot, you ask? A gem of a treasure known as the Regal Ring. You know, it's funny, we actually have one of those with us, but, you know, we're not gonna tell him that we have one. Let's just, you know, listen to him and see what he has to say. From what I can gather, that thing's worth about a cool 8,000 rupees easy. My grandfather left it the letter detailing the ring's location shortly after his passing. I've read the clues he gave and looked all over, but I haven't hit pay dirt. This is where you come in. What do you say you find the ring for me and bring it back? Do that and we'll generate more money, enough rupees to pay off your debt. Should be a sweet deal for all involved. Are you in? I'm in. Fantastic. Here's the letter Gramps left behind for your reference. Figure out the riddle, get your hands on the Regal Ring, and make us rich. Okay. Sounds good. So we got the official Linebeck's letter for the hidden treasure. That's kind of cool, because that is the Linebeck we know from Phantom Hourglass. He left this Regal Ring, which, you know, isn't really much of a prized possession because we actually have one as well, so... yeah, but whatever. So from Linebeck. My dear boy, even though I'm no longer with you, I'm sure you're faring well. But just in case you run into some hard times, I've buried the Regal Ring in a safe spot for you to claim. It wouldn't be fun if I told you exactly where though, would it? Use these clues to find it. Okay, here's step number 1. We'll read this one first and then we'll try to figure it out. And then we'll see what to do on from there on out. So, number 1, to enter the hiding spot, sound the light and follow its beam. I wonder what that means. Well, we're gonna have to figure out. For starters, though, as Linebeck said, I believe he does tell you that he buried it, and we should start off by heading to the cave that's toward the west of his place. So let's go ahead and run over to where the cave is, and also let's quickly awaken this and see what's up. So, I believe the Song of Awakening is just like that. Oh yeah, I love the claps in the background. So nice. Okay, Song of Awakening. We awakened this gossip stone, and yeah, that was a nice buried things. Okay, so find buried things in the ground. Play the Song of Discovery. We've done that earlier this episode around those rocks, so you know it, right? Yes, we do. So I believe if you didn't know it, like if you didn't learn it when you were supposed to, you can rely on this gossip stone to teach it to you. So, nice. But anyways, let's go ahead and enter this cave and get started by looking for the ring. So what's this? Beware of the shield gobbling monsters ahead. Those who've lost a shield can... Are you serious? They can get one at Linebeck III. So I feel like they put these on purpose so they can sell more shields. But we're not gonna have that happen to us because I'm not in the mood, honestly. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this guy. Do this again. I don't want to get hit. I'm trying to be really careful, especially since I'm playing with only the touch screen. Like, I'm not actually touching the button for anything. Alright, let's hit this. Okay, we're good. And then, will you look at that? A stamp station. Let's go ahead and run up here, grab a bomb, and throw it. Can I hit it? Wait, no, I can't. Can I? Oh, I don't know why I just jumped in the water, but let's just wait then. Let's be patient. Jump over here. Check out this stamp station. So this is a stamp station. Would you like to? Yeah, okay. Let's put it in Niko's stamp book. Yep, that was the most recent page. So here we go. We have a stamp station with Linebeck on it. That's a part of the stamp. It's a pretty badass looking stamp, but nothing really beats the one from Castle Town over in Hyrule Castle. But if you look over here, you can find one of these jars wiggling. Believe it or not, a like is in there as well. I don't want my shield to be gobbled up by one of those, so I'm gonna play careful. And let's go ahead and check out this real quick. So here rests the legendary Captain Linebeck. This is where he died. Alright, so anyways, what's this? A rocket ship. This is usually where we learn one of our songs on our spirit flute. So it's purple, yellow, orange, turquoise, and then I guess white. I believe it's like turquoise or blue. You know, it looks more turquoise. Whatever, blue. I'm just gonna say blue. So let's go ahead and play this. So basically, if you couldn't tell by the notes, it's just from purple all the way to the silver color or white. So we're just gonna play all the notes in order like that. So let's do that. There we go. This is my favorite song of all time. Get ready. Yep, that's my favorite spirit flute song. It's so awesome. I love it a lot. But there we go. With that, this weird beam of light started shooting light from somewhere. And as it said, we have to follow the beam of light because it will help us find the treasure, like in Linebeck's letter. Sadly, we can't see any further, but with our boomerang, we can shoot all the way across here, and that will hit a switch, and that will activate this bridge to pop up from nowhere. So I guess let's start off by entering this weird cave that it's leading to. Most likely his treasure isn't going to be found in here. I mean, Linebeck never found this, so that's kind of sad. Then again, he never had a spirit float, so I don't know how the official Linebeck expected his grandson to find this treasure. Whatever, let's go ahead and open up the letter now and check out what else he has to say. I still didn't read that Beetle Club membership thing. But anyways, so step 2, inside, go 4 steps north and 6 steps west from where the light crosses. And that's where you'll discover the treasure. Best of luck to you. Haha, Linebeck Sr. Okay, so now we know. We have to keep in mind that we're going to go 4 steps to the north and then 6 steps to the west. But we first have to find out where the light crosses. How are we going to do that? Well, well, you look at that. One of these. Let's go ahead and play the Song of Light, I guess. So I love playing it. And we get to listen to it again. Yay! I don't think you can even skip it, so you're forced to listen to this amazing song. And with that, another beam of light will shoot. But that's one light. We're supposed to walk where the light crosses. Well, believe it or not, on the opposite side, there's another one. So they should intersect with each other, and we'll be able to figure out exactly where to go. So let's do this again. There we go. Why is the microphone for the 3DS hidden? Usually never registers when I try blowing. I have to blow extremely hard or something. Or sometimes I just get really lucky and it works perfectly. But sometimes, of course, not all the time. Anyways, here are where the lines cross. And if you couldn't tell, this chest is shaking. And that's because there's a freaking like in there. So we don't want it to gobble up our shield. I'm going to ignore all the Octoroks as well in this area. Let's go ahead and walk 4 steps to the north, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6 to the west, which should be to our left. So 1, well, thanks Dr. Rock, you made me go a step. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so it's right here. And obviously to have it come out of the ground, we're gonna have to play the Song of Discovery, so there we go. Let's see if we're correct. Most likely we are, because we followed the instructions thoroughly. And with that, yes, a chest will appear from the ground. Let's go ahead and open it up, and it is a Regal Ring. Our second one, though, because I'm pretty sure we collected one. I'm going to double check and see if we do have 2. Yes, we do. Okay, so we're only going to give Linebeck 1 of those, and that will pay for the expenses that we have to pay for fixing the bridge and all, so not too bad. Let's go ahead and run our way down and make our way to Linebeck as soon as possible and let him know that we have retrieved this Regal Ring, and you know, that way he can pay the debt. And I'm gonna hopefully not run into any more legs. Oh, there's one there. I just don't want it to suck my shield. Wow, can suck you from far away. It's really strong when it comes to that. But yeah, just gonna go ahead and run on my way up here, and there is Linebeck. So hey, howdy. What's that look for? You've got a strange twinkle in your eye. Why, you devil, you found the Regal Ring, didn't you? Yup. Haha, I knew it. I could count on you to bring home the bacon squirt. Well, where is it? Let me take a look at that thing. Oh, it's just breathtaking. Gramps always had an eye for treasure like this. The weight, the amazing craftsmanship, this beauty's worth a ton for sure. Oh, you don't say. Must be one heck of a ring then. You bet it is. It's gotta be worth a cool 8,000 rupees. Hey, when did you get here? How long have you been standing there? Just came by to let you know that the bridge is all patched up. Oh yes, that's wonderful. That's right, that's wonderful. Sure is. And now that the work's done, I'll take that ring as payment. So this little doodad's worth 8,000 rupees. Could have fooled me. Still, it beats taking another IOU. If you need anything else, just give me a holler. And he took the ring. Haha, take that, Linebeck. Can you believe you just took off with that ring? It's worth almost double what I owed. Crud. I guess that's that. Wow, you shrugged it off really quickly for being such a treasure hunter, Mr. Linebeck, sir. But still, you got some real talent for sniffing out treasure. Oh, tell me what, tell you what, from here on out, bring my treasure, bring any treasure you find to me. If it impresses me, I'll trade you some lovely new train cars for those trinkets. Sounds like a sweet deal. That's 'cause it is. Now get out there and find me something shiny, my little treasure hunter. Can't wait to see what you bring my way. Bye now. Well, to your surprise, I do have another Regal Ring on me. Let's see how much you're gonna buy it for. Obviously, since Linebeck is a cheapskate, you know, the previous one and this one, they're gonna trick me and stuff, and I'm not gonna get a good price. So it's whatever though. I'm gonna sell my Regal Ring because I'm gonna need the money. Let's see how much he's gonna buy it for. So 2,500 rupees. It's whatever. I'll let him take it since he wanted one so badly. Here you go, Linebeck. We're gonna keep the rest of our treasure. I'm actually curious how much he'll buy the ancient gold piece. 500. Nothing else is worth the amount of the Regal Ring. Whatever. We got a bunch of rupees from that, so thank you, Linebeck. Now, let's say you did get your shield gobbled up by one of those legs. As the sign says, you can purchase one here at Linebeck. If you talk to him, obviously there is no, hey, I want to buy a shield option. If you go to nothing, he will offer it to you, I believe, if you don't have a shield on you. He'll be like, hey, you don't have a shield? Well, you can buy one. And speaking of shields, the trading post we got from this area, you know, with Linebeck's face on it and all, was our 10th stamp for Niko's collection book. And believe it or not, Niko is going to give us something special for having 10 stamps in his stamp book. So let's go ahead and make our way to Aboda Village real quickly and see what kind of specialty we're going to be getting from Niko. So onward to Aboda Village, and yeah, I'm going to cut this out though because it's just, you know, a quick path to an area we've been through before, so I'll meet you guys at Aboda Village. Okay, we have arrived to Aboda Village now. All I want to do is quickly show Niko the amount of stamps we got on his stamp book and see what he has to say to that. So, hey Niko, what's up? So great to see you're back, Link. Have you been finding lots of good stamps? Wow, you really collected 10 stamps for little old me? Thank you. In return, please take this. What is this? It is the Shield of Antiquity. And this shield basically is a precious shield from his old dear friend. Yeah, this is the shield belonging to an old friend of mine from my adventuring days. Most likely this is the shield of the previous Link. If you couldn't tell, it looks just like the hero's shield from Phantom Hourglass. So look at it. Yeah, it's a cool looking brown shield that is really similar to Phantom Hourglass's shield. So it's pretty nice, and you can obviously switch back to the other shield. The difference between these two shields is that the brown one here, the hero shield, I guess you could say, instead of the Shield of Antiquity, is that the likes can't gobble it up. So it's with you for good if you have it. But I don't know. This different shield, this shield here, this shield, it's just called shield, fits Spirit Tracks a lot more because, you know, Spirit Tracks had this colored shield and Phantom Hourglass had the other one. So I don't know which one to use. I don't really see myself getting gobbled up by a like or anything. So the shield will stay with me for good if I want it to, and if anything I can buy another one if it did. So let me know what you guys want me to use, because this isn't really that big of a deal. So if you want me to use the Shield of Antiquity, let me know. If you want me to use this normal shield, let me know in the comments. So yeah, but I'm gonna end off the episode here. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, and in the next episode we'll be heading to the Ocean Realm most likely, so get excited for that. Anyways, goodbye guys.